viewers all over the world, we thank you for watching us, for we are back in Budi Road 2, whereby we are following another prophecy, another testimony, a changing life testimony, a transforming life testimony, whereby we come as United Generation International Ministries, following, walking under the anointing of the great oracle, the great prophet, Prophet T. Mandinyanya. Once again, my name is Nigel Lukau. I've got my sister here. What is your name?
Thomas Conorain is my name.
As you can see, we are getting to the place we have come to see the testimony and the prophecy. My sister, you can knock the gate. And we don't know if they are inside. But we just come, it's a surprise. So we came to see them so that they can testify, they can give us the prophecies that the man of God gave him. As you can see, we are waiting for them to come as we are knocking the gate. Maybe we have to knock down. You can see that we finally arrived at Miss Mahaji's place, whereby we've come to follow the testimonies and the prophecies that she had under the anointing of the prophet of God, the mighty, the great oracle of God, Prophet T. Mandinyanya. As you can see, getinzwe kuna mama kuti zvatasvika pano tichanzwa kuti vachatudza kuti chii. Mama makadizvi?
Mama vakadii.
Ndofunga maona zvatafambira zvatasvika pano seNunited Generation International Ministries. Tinokumbira kuti mungotudzawo muchidimbu zvamakaitirwa naMwari kuburikidza nemuranda wake Prophet T. Mandinyanya.
Amen. Ndakaitirwa zvakawandisa, ndine matestimony akawanda. Recently tina baby Mnyowani. Prophet vakambondipa prophecy vakati mama ndikuona mai some 3 to 4 years back zvisati zvatombopo, then vachingoita follow up, then izvezvi recently maini iyoyo yakabuda yako vanhu vakushanda.
Alright mama, musati maenda kure. Ndanzwa muchiti you had a prophecy from the prophet, Prophet T. Mandinyanya. He prophesied to you concerning that you will have a mind in future.
Yes.
And then you are saying that the prophecy came to pass, it was fulfilled. You already have the mind.
This year, yes.
Viewers all over the world, as we can see that Mama Wakuti Ivo Vaka receive a prophecy from the man of God, Machins, you are going to have a mind. Mama Waku confirm that the prophecy that was given by the man of God, it was fulfilled, and indeed it came to pass. She had a mind. Also, we hear that Mama Wakuti, she has a testimony concerning the baby that she is holding. Mama munokwanisa kutiudza here kuti what's the testimony concerning the baby?
The baby, ndine toiti late infertility. Ndakaita mwana 8-10 years back, akusvitsa 11 years izvezvi. Makore saya zvazvinetsa. Then Mwari vamandinyanya pavandiwanirawo nyasha. Gore rino pandaibata pamuviri pemwana uyu. Pavauya pavandinamatira zvakare zvikanzi mama ndikuona mwana musikana. And indeed, she's a baby girl.
Wow. Alright, mama musati maenda kure. Are you trying to say kuti during this period, this long period, musingabate mwana, anditika, my doctors, what did they say concerning the issue, your late infertility, kuti muite mwana?
My doctors, they were saying apana problem abati mwananga singangobatika.
Also, you mean my doctors vaiti there is no problem?
Yes.
But still what there is no problem. Maisakwanisa kuti mubiye mwana.
Yes.
So you mean kuti the moment yamakasangana nemunhu waMwari?
Yes.
Alright, shangira ipapo what happened masangana nemunhu waMwari? Chinyasonzwisisa mama.
Ndasangana nemunhu waMwari vachingondinamatira ndichienda kumaservices and all that. Mwari vakangondiwanira nyasha. Handitozivi kuti yakabata rini. It was a miracle. Ndakazongoona ndatoone pamire ende vazhinji vekuhama dzangu vakatoshamisika. Vakatozongonzwa nemwana. Vakati all these years, after 10 years, vakatoshamisika. Even vazhinji vakashamisika. Even inini ndakambotora nguva ndichiita zozvibhilivha kuti ichokwadi here kuti zveshuwanane pamire.
Indeed, as you can hear, viewers all over the world, my mom is confirming that in a period of 10 years, she was experiencing a life of barrenness. I can call it barrenness indeed, because it's not possible for someone to spend 10 years without bearing a child. It was a process of barrenness. But she is confirming that in the period, a short period, whereby she made the anointing under the prophet of God, Prophet Timaninyanya, in a short period of time, in an instant period of time, she managed to conceive a child. From barrenness to conceiving. Indeed, he is a God of miracles. Indeed, he is a God who delivers. Indeed, he is a God of prophecy. Like I think we have to go now, Mama. Do you have another testimony to share with us?
In what my life changed, and I got some years back, 4 to 3 years back, my life changed. It turned around from nothing to something else. Jandave nasi nofunga, it's a change wanondiziva. Patone a difference. A total change.
So Mama, mashoko amungataura kune vakunze uku ndeapi concerning what happened to you and concerning the anointing that worked upon you?
Oh my God. Zvandingataure kune vanhu kuti musarase Mwari wamandinyanya. Mune zvakawanda zvaunokwanisa kuwana muna Mwari vamandinyanya. Inini Mwari vakandiwanira nyasha. I was nothing. Baba vanga vasingaendawo kuchechi. Izvezvi zvakuenda kuchechi. Even zvakawandisa ndingataure zvakawandisa zvakandiitira Mwari. Mwana ndane mwana maini takatomboti prophet vachinditi mama, you are going to have money, you are going to have mari yemai. Ndakati is it possible? Hatina kana kwatinoziva kunoitwa zvegold zvavari kutaura. Then baba bvo vazongoya vachitaura kuti pane zviri kuitika kwavo dzikuchichi zvakambotora kunetsa for years. Prophet vakati no, Mwari kana vataura vanozadzikisa, don't worry mama. And for sure patorine that tsamba yakatopasiswa izvezvi kubva mumacourts kunzi mine it's yours, and the people vatori paground, they are working right now. Mine iyo iriko right now.
Indeed, people, this prophecy concerning the mine is not just a fake prophecy,
No.
but it's a prophecy with confirmation.
Yes.
My mom here is confirming that it's not just a mine that is visible, that is tangible, but it's a mine that has purpose. She's confirming that workers now are on ground, they are now mining, which shows that the God of the great oracle, the God of Prophet Timaninyanya, is a God of mighty wonders. As you can see, Mama Varkwenda kunotora mapapers kuti vatiratidze kuti indeed it was a mighty prophecy, it was a great prophecy, a tangible thing. Indeed, he is a God who delivers, a God who works. Let's wait as Mama comes. As you can see, Mama Vadzoka, she's holding the papers of the mine.
Yes.
As you can see, viewers all over the world, this is the papers of the mine, confirming that the mine now belongs to Mother. Look at it now. It's not just a prophecy. Don't underestimate this anointing. Don't estimate this anointing. Look at it now. These are the papers of the mine. The papers of the mine, as you can see. Indeed, he is a God of wonders. He is a God of miracles. He is a mighty God. Mama, once again, I come back to you. In a phrase of 3 words or three lines, share what you want to share to the world so that they will know that this God is not a small God.
My God.
He is a God that transformed everyone in the world.
Yes.
He is the God that made blind Bartimaeus to see. And then after he prayed upon Bartimaeus, he said, go into the world and testify upon the good words, the good things that God has done for you. Mama, you can share the words that you have to the world so that they will know that this God, indeed, he is a good God.
Yes. Ndingangoti Mwari wamandinyanya is a wonderful God. He's an amazing God. Zvingatore nguva zvigodi asi ukaramba urimo uchibhelievha muna prophet wako, yes, it did, it will come to pass. Inini ndakamboita nguva yekuti ndaiti asi prophet vairamba vachitsimbidzira zvino kana zvataurwa naMwari, Mwari vanozadzikisa. Zvingatore nguva zvingadii, but Mwari vanozadzikisa. Indeed Mwari vakazadzikisa. And then ndiri kufara zvizhinji nekuti even mwana, we are a happy family now. Tane 2 kids, baby girl, vakati mwana mama ndikona mwana musikana. Indeed she's a baby girl. Mwari wamandinyanya.
Alright, Mama, ibomera ipapo. Now I'm short of words. Mati, you had 10 years without bearing a child.
Yes.
And then the man of God prayed for you,
Yes.
and then you had a child.
Yes.
But before you prayed for you,
Mhm.
now there are two things now involved: deliverance and prophecy.
Yes.
On the deliverance side, you prayed for you that you will have a baby,
Yes.
and then you also prophesied
Yes.
that you're going to have a baby girl. And
Yes. In this house.
and the baby came as a girl.
Yes, she's a girl.
Indeed, he's a mighty girl.
Yes, he's a mighty God.
Viewers all over the world, as you can see, my mom here, she's happy under the anointing of the great prophet, Prophet Tim Andinyanya, under the anointing of United Generation International Ministries. Look at it now. Mom is now, he has a mind now. The family is happy. She has a baby. And then there's something that she said. She said, I was nobody before I met the prophet.
Yes.
And then after I met the prophet,
My.
I'm somebody now.
Yes.
A God who changes, a God who heals, a God who provides.
Yes.
We want to thank you, Mom, for this wonderful day. Where you have shared the testimony. You have shared the testimony to the world. Viewers all over the world, stay tuned for another episode. We are coming back for you. Prophets Chesty and Testimony Chesty, United Generation International Ministries, under the anointing of the great oracle, Prophet Tim Andinyanya. We love you all. Shalom.